Yeah.
Okay.
Because
so,
anybody should be able to worship God.
okay, so that mean they are racist if they have the idea that they are favorite upon all mankind. They are better than all mankind, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, this is what the Quran said, my friend. You just said, yeah. Thank you very much. If we go to chapter 2, verse number 47, it is Allah who said that Allah, He favored the Jews upon all mankind. Obviously, your God was a Zionist in certain point of the time. Read with me. This is chapter 2, verse number 47. Children of Israel, remember my blessing wherewith I blessed you, and that I have preferred you above all being. And you are the one saying to me that this is racist, which means this is ugly, this is disgusting, this is bad. But it was Allah who preferred the Jews upon all mankind.
Well, I mean, like, but like, they fell from God's grace, like they made mistakes.
Yeah, but a second ago, my friend, you said something different. You said that the Jews, they think they are better than others, and I want to be sure what you mean. I said to you, do you think this is racist and this is ugly because they think they are better than mankind? You said yes, and you agreed. And now we find that it was the fault of Allah. It's not the fault of the Jews. Allah, He said to them, I favor you upon all mankind.
I forgot about that verse.
Okay. Let us be consistent. If somebody he think that he is above mankind, he is racist, as you said. Isn't it Allah, He said that the Muslims are above all mankind?
The Muslims said that they are above all mankind?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Let us see. Read with me this hadith, please.
Okay.
You are the best people. You are the best of people ever raised up, and then between two brackets, for the benefit of mankind. Chapter 3, verse 110. The best for mankind are those who bring them with a chain around their necks till they embrace Islam. What do you think about this? Huh?
I don't see the hadith on the video on your
channel. Maybe it's coming. Maybe you have a delay. Guys, is it coming in your side? Do you see the hadith in the screen? So based on your explanation, Islam is a racist cult, make people believe that they are better than other people. Not only that, Allah, He gave them a duty to go and kill and enslave and put the chains around the necks of people in order supposedly to save them from hellfire. Now, very nice of you. You know, you come and you put a chain around my neck and you drag me like a dog or a donkey, and that because you are a good guy. You take me into slavery because you are a good guy, because you want to save me.
Is this hadith sahih?
Well, obviously it is.
Well, can I see it? Like, I want to see the...
Here we go. I'm showing it to you. Why don't see it? I don't know. This is the book of Riyadh al-Salihin, and the hadith number is 32. So what do you think? Well, you want to call a friend?
I don't agree with
You don't agree with your prophet? Did you say you don't agree with the prophet? Did you say you don't agree with the prophet?
It's not that. I think this hadith is like maybe it's like it was wrongly, like, what's it called? The transmission. There was like the
transmission. You see, before I used to have a car older than this one. My car now is like 15 years old, but I used to have an older one. The transmission was very bad. What is the transmission, my friend? This is your prophet. This is your books. This is your Muslims are the one who's saying that. It's not me.
I don't believe in like in this. Like I think the hadiths that like maybe they're wrong because they were written 250 years after the Prophet's death. Like how do we know that he said that? So
how you know who said that? Okay, what about the Quran? It says in chapter 3 verse 110, Allah he says that he made the Muslims are the best of mankind, and you are the one who said to me, the one who think he is the best of mankind is being racist. The best nation for the mankind of the mankind, who are the Muslim? Chapter, this is Quran. What you would do with the Quran now? There's a wrong with the transmission there.
show me the verse.
Are you saying you don't believe it?
I don't remember it. I don't think there's.
Okay, no problem, my friend. Here we go. Do you see it?
Hold on.
This is chapter 3 verse 110.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. And you are the one who said if you believe in such a thing you must be racist, and this is ugly. And the hadith there explained by Muhammad how you should treat people as the best man of mankind. You as a best, your duty is to go and kill them and enslave them and put the chains around their necks as if they are dogs. And this is mentioned in many books, by the way, including Sahih al-Bukhari. This is Sahih al-Bukhari.
Well,
this is Sahih al-Bukhari now. This is not the book you can run away from. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. The verse, you, true Muslims, are the best of people ever raised for mankind, means the best of the people for people as you bring them with the chains on their necks till they embrace Islam. And Muslim, they say to us, Islam means peace. I mean, obviously, it means peace.
Islam means submission.
With my respect to you, who is the donkey? He said that to you.
It's not like I know this. Islam, like some people they think that Islam means peace, but like the true meaning is like silm. Islam is coming from the root word silm.
Okay, no, okay. Did you say the word silm? Did you say the word silm?
Yes.
Okay,
submit to God.
Well, oh, no, my friend, you have no idea what are you talking about. Do you know who I am first?
Well, what do you mean? Who are you?
I mean, obviously, you do not know you are talking to who. Anything you say in my present will be used against you. Any word you say, you just said the word silm, did you? And you said Islam is coming from silm. Well, here we go. Allah, he forbid you from silm.
No.
Okay.
No, we have to submit. The whole premise is called Islam because we submit.
Let us see if you are saying the truth or not. Okay. You say that Allah, he told you to go for silm because Islam is coming from silm. Here we go. In Arabic it says فَلَا تَهِنُوا وَتَدْعُوا إِلَى السِّلْمِ وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ. Translation. This is chapter 47, chapter of Muhammad. So do not faint and call for peace. You shall be the upper ones. Which means never call for silm, which means peace, when you are the uppermost. So Islam forbid you from going for peace.
I remember that the tafsir of this verse was when if you're like being persecuted, like if you're persecuted and
really
the only yes.
Really? Okay, what tafsir is that? What tafsir? Give me his name, this guy who said that to you.
Well, I can bring you the tafsir right now.
Okay,
Okay,
let us go. This is the Quran in front of us, chapter 47, verse number 35. 47:35. Okay. This is your official government website. And here we go to the verse. Okay. This is what the verse is saying. Don't call for peace until you kill them all because you are victorious. What you are saying is absolutely false.
Wait, hold up. My video is loading. Okay, I see it. So do not falter, do not be weak, and do not call for peace as to say truce with disbelievers should you encounter them when you have the upper hand. When you are the, can you show me the whole thing, like just zoom out so I can see all the words?
I'm showing you all thing. No, you don't see all thing. Hold on, let me be sure you see all. Hold on. Nothing missing actually. You see everything. This is the end of it. So you cannot be seeking peace when you are the uppermost. As simple as that. It's forbidden in Islam. You can seek peace only if you are weak. Like now, I think you're an Egyptian. In Egypt, they sign a peace agreement with the Jews, but this is temporarily because this is against Allah's wish. But Allah, He gave you a permission to sign peace agreement as long you are not the uppermost, and that's what your prophet he did. But when he was not the uppermost, he signed peace agreement until he got stronger, and then he killed them all. And that's what the verse is saying. So you are saying to me Islam is coming from the word silm, which is false, because here we go. فَلَا تَهِنُوا وَتَدْعُوا إِلَى السِّلْمِ وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ. Don't even try to get close to silm as long you are uppermost, which means if the Muslims now are the uppermost, they will be slaughtering 7 billion human beings.
Al-Alun here does not mean if you're winning in battle. It means Al-Alun means you're superior by your faith. My
friend, no. This is about superior with your power to vanquish. Read it. It's in front of you. So do not flatter. Do not be weak. Do not call for peace. Read Salm or Silm. That is to say a truce with the disbelievers should encounter them when you have the upper hand. Upper hand in what? In war.
This is Tafsir al-Jalalain.
Yeah, if you want we can change it for you, no problem.
Yeah, I want to see the other tafsirs, like
okay, no
Ibn
problem.
Kathir.
In this website here, okay, let's see the English first. This is Ibn Abbas, and we will show you Ibn Kathir, no problem. All is the same. You want me to open Ibn Kathir? I will open Ibn Kathir for you. This is Ibn Abbas, the cousin of your prophet. Do you want Ibn Kathir?
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. We are here to help the Muslims to understand their cult. We go to Ibn Kathir. Let us see. Go to Ibn Kathir, the verse. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Read it. This is Ibn Kathir. I think the word is clear and big. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I see it.
So?
Okay, Allah.
So? Should not lose heart and beg for peace. You should not beg for peace, beg for war. As long as you are superior. You say superior by religion. That's not true. Superior by war.
Well, this is.
You see, it says here, it says in front of you, it says, if the disbelievers are considered more powerful and numerous than Muslims, then the Imam, general commander, may decide to hold a treaty. may, which means if you are not equal to them, you will not make it. Then you go for treaty, fool them, say we want to have peace, lie to them, taqiyya, say I want to have peace, we are peaceful people, let us sign peaceful agreement. But this is until you are the uppermost. You are the one who chose Ibn Kathir, my friend. It's not my fault.
Well, the Quran is like, it's like a guide. We shouldn't like take everything.
My friend, aren't you the one who said to me you want to see Ibn Kathir?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is Ibn Kathir. So what we will do now?
Well,
let me, okay, forget about this, you know, let it go, let it go. What about here? It says, وَأَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُوا الرَّسُولُ. Why you Muslims, you have to obey Allah and Muhammad? Why you don't need to obey Allah only? If Muhammad is just a servant of Allah, who need to obey Muhammad? Because when you obey Allah, you obey everything, correct? You are in the right track. Why the Quran says أَطِيعُوا اللَّهَ وَأَطِيعُوا الرَّسُولُ? Obey Allah and obey the messenger, and do not infideliate your deeds. So if you don't obey Muhammad, you are not a Muslim. If you obey Allah but you don't obey Muhammad, you are a bad person, you will go to hell. You say to me that you Muslims believe in one God. Obviously Muhammad here, he put the name, his name and his obedience equal to obedience of Allah, because you cannot obey Allah alone, you have to obey Allah and Muhammad. Isn't it this is shirk?
Well, Muhammad is the prophet, so if he like, we should if what he says is the from God, so we should, it's like we're basically obeying
no problem
God.
What he say from God, then you should obey God. Why you put the name of Muhammad there? If what he said from God, say obey God. Why he put his name there? If I say to you that I am a prophet and God told me to do that, then obey God, not obey me. Why I put myself between? Why Allah is putting his name? Supposedly the one is talking here is Allah. Why he says obey Allah and by the way, how Allah he says obey Allah? I mean, have you ever heard of this? If I am a Christian prince, I say to you obey Christian prince and obey Muhammad. I am a Christian prince.
Well, God is speaking in third person here because to like I don't know, like I think to signify power. No, it's like he's sort of like, you know, like like speaking when it says we in the Quran, it does not mean that there's multiple gods. It's one God, but he's using the royal we.
Royal we. So Allah is seeking royal. Allah is seeking royal, the God Almighty. He is changing his definition by saying we, because a King Hussein, he said we. Is that really a reason? If he is one, why he say we? Royal? Allah is trying to speak like the kings, but any king can say that we. This is a false. Now listen. When Muhammad he says any Muslim woman, she want to give out her panty to the Prophet. Is that an order from Allah, or this is an order from a horny man? His name is Muhammad.
The Prophet never said that.
Never said that? Well, the verse in the Quran says, and any Muslim woman, she want to give herself to the Prophet so he can if her.
I mean, like, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
Like, he can
this is coming from God. Any woman she want to if the Prophet. I mean, the man, he have many wives already. Why he need God to make for him such a verse? What do you mean? Why God? The Muhammad, he have many wives. What does have to do with Islam now? Muhammad is a prophet of God. He came to tell us about God. Muhammad, he want to spread Islam. Muhammad want to convert us to Islam. But Muhammad now he want the vagina of our women. What does have to do with Islam? Why any believing women, she have a chance, and Muhammad giving her a great opportunity. It's Allah is asking the believers, Allah asking the Muslim women, any believing women, she want to give herself to the Prophet so he can, yes, thank you, how it means, so he can if her. I mean, what does have to do with God? Who is the one getting the benefit of this ifing business, the monkey business? Muhammad, the one who created the universe, the one who created the whole world, is making a verse, says, hey female, any one of you would like to have a bang bang bing bong with the Prophet, give yourself to the Prophet. Come on, come on, come on. Show me. Silence me. Teach me. I mean, come on.
Well, like this is well, maybe like the Quran. It's not all of it is God's word. Like maybe the like the Prophet. He put some like words in it. I don't know.
What do you mean? What does have to do with God? You see, I am a Christian prince. Let us say I am claiming that I am a prophet. And then I come here in this chat. I have like 1,000 people listening, and I say to them, "Hey, females in the who want to sleep with me? Come on, this is crazy. This is sick. This can't be from God. Muhammad already have many wives. He have many slave girls sleeping with them. Why he need a verse from God to say any women she want to give herself to the prophet? Obviously, Muhammad now taking advantage of the people. He became a prophet. He became powerful, and he want to have sex with everybody. He don't even respect his followers. Otherwise, you tell me what is the benefit of this? What does have to do with God? Why God he was putting his nose in the panty of Muhammad and the panties of the believers? This is about panties, about our sex. And Muhammad is not a single guy, so Allah he's trying to find him a good wife. He have many wives already. So what this is about? It's very obvious that Muhammad is fabricating a verse trying to get women into his bed, claiming that God told him he's not the guy who care for that. Man, I'm busy. And look what happened. When ugly women they start coming to Muhammad, what Muhammad he did? Muhammad he said to himself, uh-oh, I'm getting many ugly women now after I made this verse. So what I will do, I am going to make another verse says I have the right to choose the one I like, and I will refuse the one I don't like. I mean, have you ever heard of madness like this? Look what he said. You, O Muhammad, SAW, can postpone the women who you will postpone. What does that mean? Women they start coming to Muhammad, they are ugly and he don't like how they look like. So Muhammad he starts saying, uh-oh, I said whoever a Muslim woman she can give herself to me, and now I have a lot of them, and many of them they are ugly. So how I can get rid of them? So he created another verse saying, Allah he told me I can postpone upon any one of you, and I choose the one I like. I mean, isn't this is obvious? So Christian Prince he says, who is a Muslim female? Muhammad the Christian Prince. Who is a female? A Muslima, Muhammad, Fatima, Khadija, Aisha want to sleep with me. And then all the women they came to my door, and I look from the window and I see very scary women outside waiting for me to have sex with them. So now I have to save myself from this. So I create a verse says Allah told me I can choose and I pick as I like. Okay, thank you for coming. You the woman who there, you are very old and you are overqualified for the business. You are overweight, so thank you very much. You I don't like really your face, so you are overqualified too. I mean, what kind of a prophet this prophet is?
Wait, so this verse is saying that he can postpone the turn of whom you will. What does that mean?
The women who is coming to have sex with him. You see, the Muslim in the translation, they lie, they say wives. There's none of them became a wife. Not even one of them became a wife. Those women that want to sleep with him because he just told them in the previous verse, any one of them, they want to sleep with you, they are welcome.
You mean marry them, right? Not
What marry them? Okay, name for me one of the women who gave herself to Muhammad became a wife. Go ahead. He did not marry any of them. Never. It's just for sex. Sexy club. The prophet sexy club. How I can serve God by saying any women she can sleep with me? Unless you Muslim, you believe that when Muhammad have sex, he have orgasm, and Allah he have orgasm by Muhammad. Otherwise, what joy that will bring to Allah?
I don't know. This is
disgusting, isn't it? You have to agree, my friend. Come on. I advise you to leave Islam immediately.
Well, I don't know, because like, well,
Come on, be
Like,
honest with yourself. You see, you are a gentleman. You are a gentleman. And I'm sure you don't accept such a thing. I don't think your family, I don't think your history, I don't think your mother, your father are bad people. I think you are coming from a good family. So how in the world you accept such a man come to you and says any woman she can give herself to me? What does this have to do with God? What servant I'm doing to God by sleeping with Muhammad? Be honest with yourself, my friend. You see, I'm not against you. When I talk to Muslims, they think I hate them. I don't hate Muslims. I will never hate them. My Lord, he ordered me to love everybody. So I am here trying to help you, to show you that what you believe in is a scam. This man is not speaking for God. He's speaking for his panty. He's speaking for his private part. What the point of this? You see, giving charity, I understand why giving charity is very good. Helping others is very good. But you know, all good things to do for others are very good, but to do it for Muhammad, it's about sex. And you will see here it says it's a privilege only for Muhammad. This is a privilege only for Muhammad. Why Muhammad he needs such a privilege? What that privilege will do for him? What that privilege will do to God? Why the rest of the Muslims do not have such a privilege? You need to ask yourself, my friend, when God he gave a privilege to someone, what this purpose of this privilege? Is that going to make Islam better? Is that going to convince the Christians that Muhammad is a decent man?